I think we all have to do that because the public perception of us is a whole bunch of tree huggers. And we are not going to get elected until the perception of us is that we are a full-scale political party able to handle economic matters, just as one previous speaker said. We have to become a full-dimension party with economic credibility, and the perception has to be that we are well-versed in the whole range of economic matters.
I'm the fellow from, my name is John Shavluk, Newton, North Delta. Some of you, although I probably doubt it, some of you don't know, I'm the candidate that was removed as an anti-Semitic and supposed anti-Semitic. I had about 20 different speeches and turned around from coming here 20 different times. It's because of the people that I'm trying to help that I'm here. I just listened to all of this stuff about your rules and your resolutions and all of the things that you guys just discussed to get that far. And there's so many things happening that I just don't want to hurt this party because of what I'm trying to pursue in this party. But let's face it, just the removal of me took 2/3 of council, and that never happened. So all this discussion about rules doesn't really matter. That's why I'm standing for council. I want to make sure that the average member's view and our Constitution are followed. I stood in Quebec City 2.5 years ago and challenged the presidency of the NDP. Yes, I came in second, and yes, there was only 2 of us. But I still did that because Jack Layton asked me to fold the marijuana party, which we had started in BC and Quebec, and come on board because we knew there was going to be rampant shootings everywhere. I did all that for 4 years as he kept sidestepping it, telling me to get grassroots support. Well, I did that. I got the first resolution in Canada, followed by 6 others, part of 200 to do with the drug war out of their 600. They met us on the way there to try to send us home and told us they were cowards. I met Elizabeth May at the Guaranteed Annual Income seminar in Vancouver and pleaded my case. She told me that she would do what I needed done, and she did 10 months later. Thank you very much. So with great discomfort that I'm even here, because of what I've gone through. I was jailed for 8 grams of cannabis that I had nothing to do with in 1991 for speaking up for Native rights in Saskatchewan, and I've been fighting ever since. I have a passion, I stand up for the underdog, and I cannot take crap. And if we are not going to stand by our own Constitution, I may not have a chance to win this, but I'm asking for your support. You can check me out. Trust me, based on what they did with me, you can read 5,000 things I've said out there, and I never said anything anti-Semitic. The quote that was used on me, right, the next line said, "And your country spends half your money killing people in wars, and your children go to sleep every night hungry." So please, check me out, and maybe give me a chance, because trust me, I'm greener than anybody here would actually realize based on what you may have heard of me. Thank you very much.
Little drive on a town action.
My name is John Shavluk from Newton, North Delta, British Columbia. I'd like the members just to kind of give an indication here, but if well, to me, we're not tree huggers. I'm here for the injustice environment, which in this country is almost like a sewer. But if we're the party in Canada that every other party opposes, and we have one policy that can get us votes across the whole country, should we capitalize on it? In other words, with 30,000 people were meeting, and we're the only party that had a policy to address their needs, should we go and talk to them? Kinda? Last year I tried to get people to come when 30,000 people marched through the streets of Toronto trying to deal with the issue of prohibition. Now, maybe you don't have people being shot in your streets yet, but wait, I'm in one of the biggest cities. Soon it'll come to you. Especially with less employment, these kids that can make $40 for a delivery for something that grows in the ground like a weed and people around the world still use, you guys are going to be dealing with the bullets that go to the wrong places. Last year, I begged the Green Party to go with my friends from my organization, the Marijuana Party, to get people. And Dan Grice from Vancouver and I went out in 1 hour, got 400 Green Party members or potential members that we gave Adrian the list, which that took a fight. I'm asking again this year, either we drop the cannabis policy so myself and my team can go back to what we're doing, because I'm tired of helping a party, and no offense, where we're ashamed of a policy that's killing people where I live. This isn't about the proliferation of drugs. The drugs are there. Everybody in the country, all the other political parties want to call for mandatory minimums and a cop on every corner that we got to pay for. And these are Canadian citizens and your children that you're wanting them to put in jail. I'm asking us to do something on 4/20 and May 3rd and go out there and take our natural members, and we'll double this. Let me do it. I'll double this party's membership by the end of May. I promise. Thank you.
I was planning a Newfie joke, but instead I'll say this. Thank you to everyone for a very warm welcome. Thank you.
Suggestion, and I think it's a good one. Kate Story suggested that someone who was willing to run for should also be thanked. John Shavluk.